హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు ఎస్కే ట్యుటోరియల్. ఫ్రెండ్స్, ఈరోజు వీడియోలో మనం ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్స్ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్లోని ఇంగ్లీష్ సబ్జెక్ట్ సంబంధించినటువంటి పెడగాలజీ క్వశ్చన్స్ని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేద్దాం. ఫ్రెండ్స్, మీలో ఎవరైనా నా ఛానల్ని ఫస్ట్ టైం చూస్తున్నట్లయితే నా ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. వీడియో ఎండ్ వరకు చూడండి. మీకు ఈ వీడియో యూస్ఫుల్గా అనిపించినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, కామెంట్ చేయండి. ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్: ఏ హిందీ స్పీకింగ్ టీచర్ గెట్స్ పోస్టెడ్ ఇన్ ప్రైమరీ స్కూల్ which is the area of Punjab. Since he doesn't know the local language of that area, he should. Right answer is option 4. Use the child's language as a resource and start teaching. Next question: while designing a working activity for a language class, a teacher should most importantly focus on. Right answer is option 1. Choosing a topic from their surroundings. Next, some children do not have exposure to English outside the classroom. So the teacher's proficiency in speaking English is essential because. Right answer is option 3. The students may listen to and access the new language before they actually communicate in it. Next question: which of the following classroom practice helps a teacher to develop oral language among the students? Right answer is option 3. Participating in role plays on any one of their favorite scenes. In constructivist classroom, language learning would most importantly be based on group discussion and peer interaction. As a language teacher, which one of the following is most important for you regarding teaching of grammar? Using functional approach. Which one of the following is a correct statement about textbook? It helps to achieve the objectives laid down in the curriculum. Next, the purpose of diagnostic test in language learning is to know the gaps in learners' understanding. The purpose of continuous comprehensive evaluation in language is. Right answer is option 4. To assess the level of competencies achieved by the children. Next, under which act did English get the status of associative official language? Official Language Act, Article 343. A teacher is appreciating a child for his overall language use through some of the words were misspelled by him. The teacher is using dash approach in her class. Whole language. Which approach lays a lot of emphasis on habit formation? Behaviorist approach. In the concept of theory of multiple intelligence, which one of the following intelligence is related to language? Linguistic verbal intelligence. Banishing mother tongue in the classroom is the characteristic feature of dash method, direct method. Dash deals with the level of meaning in language, semantics. A teacher of class 5th wishes to teach a complex language structure from the syllabus. She should use a grammar game with a focus on this complex structure. As per Noam Chomsky theory, the role of a language acquisition device helps to children generate the grammar rules. Which of the following statement is correct? Option 4. Children come to school with a treasure of experience and their mother tongue acts like a resource in learning English. The study of how words combine to form phrases combine to form clause and clause join to make sentence is known as syntax. Option 2 is right answer. English language has dash consonant sounds 24. According to National Curriculum Framework 2005, English is in India is dash in multilingual country. A global language is in a multilingual country. A teacher divides the class in small groups and asks them discuss and present their views on safe environments. Students are free to plan and present their choice and creativity. The teacher is facilitating them as and when the required. Which approach method is followed in the class? Constructivist approach. A teacher of class 4th brought some interesting books and distributing them among the students. Then she said, "Today let's have fun and read these books for our pleasure. This reading is called extensive reading. Option 4 is right answer. A 2.5-year-old child picks up his sibling book and looking at the pictures tell a story. The child is emergent reader. A teacher of class 3 finds that some students understanding concept more clearly when she explains them orally. Their learning style is auditory. A teacher asks the students to read the text for information and create their own interpretation behind the literal level. Which sub-skill is practicing in the class? Inferring. Storytelling and listening to stories play an important role because stories present language as a whole. Before starting a new chapter on the honest woodcutter, the teacher started to discussion with the students on honesty. What is the teacher trying to achieve with this activity? Activate students' previous knowledge. A child got admission to new school. The teacher was surprised to see that she would speak 4 languages fluently but could not speak in English. She is a multilingual. A student of class 5 while reading a chapter finds some difficult and unfamiliar words and it is not able to get the meaning of those words. He should guess the meaning in content. The language which is learned from the environment without any explicit teaching is first language. A teacher is facing the problem of students' poor spelling. She listed the probable causes for it and they decided to frame some steps to overcome. This whole process is improving. Reading picture book means to help the learners to understand and analyze the picture. Before starting a new chapter from a textbook, a teacher should at first focus on relating the story with the previous experience of learners. Teacher asks learners to read aloud in English class. This way reading will. Option 2 enable learners to develop reading skills with understanding. A language teacher firstly asks the student to introduce themselves to each other in the class. Then she asks them to introduce their friends to each other. This activity will help them to increase. Right answer is option 2. Basic interpersonal communication skills. Literature should be included in language classroom because right answer is option 1. Next, a teacher make her learners respond to her actions and speech only by bodily movements. What is this known as? Right answer is option 2. Total physical response. In a language class, students are memorizing the dialogues through drill and practice. The teacher is correcting their pronunciation mistakes immediately. They are practicing the dialogues chorus. The teacher is followed the direct method. The oral errors of the students can be best corrected if the teacher option 3 points out the errors in general and lets to students try to correct himself first. As a pair activity, the teacher gives her learners almost the same pictures and asks them to find the difference between the two. Students ask each other questions and discover how two pictures are different. This can be speaking activity. A student of class 4 having some problems in writing. She may have dysgraphia. Problem in writing, so dysgraphia. Next question. It specifies the rules which govern the arrangement of words into pairs, clauses and sentences. Right answer is option 4, syntax. A teacher of class 6 labeled the classroom object blackboard, door, window, fan, table, chair, etc. in different languages: Hindi, English, Urdu, Sanskrit, etc. Here the classroom as whole is focusing on 3 language formula.